Back here in Charlotte, we have a live look at uptown from our high camera. It's going to be a warm start to our work week as we get back into the 80s, but it's going to cool down a little more towards the middle of the week.
Yeah.
Back over to meteorologist Andrew Brightman here now, and you were mentioning a couple more days before the pullovers.
Yeah, so really the question here with this week is what's going to be going on for the
Yes.
middle part of the
Yeah.
week. It's not really going to be a strong cold front moving through. It's one of these kind of weak troughs in the atmosphere. It's just going to stir up the atmosphere a little bit. So the wet weather and cloud cover will help to cool us down, but not full sweater weather just yet, Derek. Probably at least another week here or so before we start to see those come out in full force. Now, the middle part of your week will be unsettled across the Carolinas. All the more reason to enjoy the great weather we had today, tonight, and as well on your Monday here. 75 degrees walking out the door right now in your South Park cam. It's quiet for the most part, but rain later on in the week, starting on Tuesday and then Wednesday, Thursday. I will say Friday, there's some definite uncertainty here with the forecast on whether or not we stay dry or we have to deal with more scattered showers. No real severe weather threat right now, just more of a nuisance because of that weak trough that I was referencing that's going to be pushing through the Carolinas. Right now, current conditions, it's quiet. A little bit of cloud cover starting to move up into the mountains, but that is about it. We zoom out, we go wide. There's that remnant extratropical low of Ophelia making its way through eastern Pennsylvania, heading into the northeast here. Still has some rain across portions of New England, but that really is about it. Farther off to the west, it's this leading frontal boundary that's going to sort of kick off that instability and stir up the atmosphere a little bit as we get into the middle part of the week. Overall, though, not going to be a major deal out there. Futurecast, let's talk about your Monday and Tuesday. So there's some scattered clouds moving in as we go through the overnight hours. We will see some cloud cover as we go through the morning. And then up in the mountains, the clouds will stick around through most of the day. Farther off to the south and east, we see a lot more sunshine as we head throughout the afternoon. But then the clouds do try to move back in as we head into your Monday evening. Again, maybe a sprinkle across the mountains, but everywhere else it will stay dry. Moving forward here into your Tuesday, we start off with more cloud cover in the morning, and these clouds will be sticking around as we head throughout the day here. Again, a little bit of hit and miss wet weather as we go throughout the afternoon, but even on Tuesday, again, very isolated in nature, just a little bit more of a gloomy look across the sky. And then as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, perhaps a little bit more shower activity. Out in the central Atlantic Ocean, we've got more action. Tropical storm Felipe, but overall, this is what we call a fish storm. It's going to be staying out in the central Atlantic Ocean. 50-mile-per-hour sustained winds. This storm will recurve more than likely as we get to the middle part of the week here. So again, just a storm staying out to sea. That's how we like it with our tropical systems. Overnight tonight, temperature's going to be dipping down. Again, low to mid 60s, mostly clear skies. No issues are going to be stepping out the door tomorrow morning. 61 is what we're thinking for the low here in the QC. Sand Hills, similar story. Up in the mountains, a little bit warmer compared to what we've been talking about. More like the low to mid 50s versus the upper 40s for some places that we saw towards the end of last week. At the bus stop tomorrow, kids are going to be loving it. 63 degrees, feeling good out there. A little toastier. Quick little late flash of summer, even though we're officially now in fall as temperatures get up into the middle 80s here. High temperatures tomorrow, mid 80s across the Sand Hills, Piedmont here, low to mid 80s. But again, 85, 86 looks like a done deal here in Charlotte. Lower 80s up in the foothills. And as we finish up in the mountains, upper 60s to low 70s. You want the sweater weather, Derek? This is where you got to go, up into those higher elevations. Pinpoint 7-day forecast. Middle part of the week, again, looks unsettled. Friday, a bit of an open question here with the showers, but I will tell you one thing. Finally, looking pretty good completely as we go through the weekend.
Okay, thanks for the tip, Andrew.